There was a time in my life when I thought I had to do it all for myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, when you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. And free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Thank you, choir. That was just fantastic. And welcome, everyone, to High Desert Center for Spiritual Living. It's so wonderful to see everyone here today. We are transforming lives, building dreams, and revealing love. And all we really want is for you to be able to, and for us to be able to, enhance our thinking, to enhance our lives. So I am really excited and looking forward to elevating everything. And I want to say hello to the folks that are online. Welcome. Hope you feel our vibration and our joy coming through, and our thoughts and cares and emotions, so that we have the best lives ever. Thank you.
Anywhere I walk.
Be my tongue anytime I talk.
Anytime I talk. Make people know that. Make them stronger with every word, and help them see that heaven is all around.
Feel
with the courage to play.
Free my mind
From yesterday. Tell people what's true, and let me know what's mine to do, and help me to do it each and every day.
Rise up, oh my soul. Rise up, oh my soul. Rise up, oh my soul. Let spirit flow.
Let spirit flow.
Rise up, oh my soul. Rise up, oh my soul.
Show me the kingdom wherever I go. Show me the kingdom wherever I go. Show me the kingdom wherever I go.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Here at the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living, we are an all-inclusive center of love. We recognize and celebrate each person as divinely unique. We view each individual as an expression of the one spirit in all. Together, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone. We teach and embody the science of mind principles that support our core values, which are love, healing, spiritual growth, oneness, abundance, service, and diversity. Thank you all for choosing to be here today, and welcome home. And again, thank you to everyone watching online as well. Say hello in the chat box, let us know how you're doing today, and we hope to see you in person soon. And if anyone is joining us for the very first time, a very special welcome to you. You can get a welcome packet if you didn't already get one at the welcome table. There's lots of information about our center and our bookstore, which will be open again after service. And all the ways that you can connect with our center can be found inside your program, so hopefully you got one today. If you didn't, then grab one on your way out. It has information again about our center and some of the events that are happening over the next week. So take this home with you, and if you have any questions, you can contact the office. Now it's time for announcements. Current events happening at our center can always be found at the concierge table, online through our social media platforms, and the community calendar found on our website. These are all updated regularly, so please check in often, as we are always adding more new and exciting opportunities to gather here at our center. Today is Birthday Potluck Sunday. Woohoo! Thank you to all who brought something delicious for us to enjoy today after service. And speaking of birthdays, who here has a birthday in February? Please raise your hand so we can celebrate you. Awesome. Practitioner Lori is bringing a gift for you. And now let's all celebrate the people online and here for the February birthdays. Take it away, Chris.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Thank you. And as a reminder, we have our CSL 101 Discovery event today here in the sanctuary right after service. This is a brief intro to the Science of Mind philosophy. This is also a place to learn more about membership here at our center and ask any questions that you may have. All are welcome to join us, and the meetup lasts about a half an hour right here in the sanctuary, and it's open to everybody. Coffee Talk happens the first Tuesday of each month. So join us this Tuesday, February 4th from 9 to 10 a.m., hosted by Reverend Valerie. This is a relaxed space to gather with like-minded and have a chat over coffee or tea. Join us this coming Saturday, February 8th, for another class and workshop with the Growing Gracefully series. The theme this month is hormones and how they can affect our energy levels, including libido. The class begins at 11:30, doors open at 11:15, and the participation fee is $10 cash at the door, which does include your materials and light refreshments. There is an optional make and take workshop after the class, and again, flyers can be found in the garden room, or you can connect with me if you have any questions. Beginning this month, Reverend Valerie will be hosting Second Sundays, a special experimental event from 11:30 to 12:30 after service, and all are welcome. So this is a second service. We will have our regular 10 o'clock celebration service, but then the second Sunday of every month, Reverend Valerie will be doing an experiential service. So each time it's going to be different, but it's something where we can really ground in and participate, and it's going to be a community event. So more information will be coming soon, but our first one will be next Sunday, so we're really looking forward to that. Our Good Grief book study meets the second and fourth Thursdays from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Join the group next Thursday, February 13th. This is facilitated by Angie Callahan. Angie, can you raise your hand, please? Thank you, Angie. If you have any questions, you can see Angie after service, and she is in the bookstore most of the time. So if you're looking for her, that's where she usually is. Thank you, Angie, for everything you do. Come celebrate Valentine's Day with us in a whole new way. Reiki Master and Sound Bowl practitioner Tamra will be providing us with a super special sound bath on Friday, February 14th at 6 p.m. I didn't write that, but it's somewhere. This is a fundraiser for our center, and the suggested donation is $20 per person. This will be held right here in the sanctuary. We have plenty of space, so please share and invite your friends. Bring a mat and a blanket to lie down. We will also have some of the chairs available to sit as well. And there's flyers in the garden room. You can also find the information on our social media, so share, because this is a fundraiser event, and it's a really special way to celebrate Valentine's Day and just celebrate our oneness together. So I'm really looking forward to that. A special reminder for our Enrich Your Spirit and Renew Your Soul retreat happening in May. You can find the updated flyers at the concierge table and also on our website. It all has the latest info. Come explore your true self, rejuvenate your spirit, and enrich your soul. We would be pleased to have you join us. Again, that is in May. And as a reminder, our practitioner team is here to serve you every Sunday. You can find a prayer request box in the garden room or see the practitioner of the day right here after service near the piano for a quick spiritual mind treatment, which in the Science of Mind philosophy is what we call our affirmative prayer. So if you're going through any challenges in your life and you would like a little pick-me-up and a little boost, then please see one of our practitioners throughout the week or on Sundays. Thank you, practitioners, for your service. You are greatly appreciated. And now I'd like to direct your attention to these beautiful floral arrangements from our longtime friend and member, Joyce Lindsay, who's watching us online. Thank you, Joyce, so much for the beautiful floral arrangements that you provide each and every month. We really appreciate you, and we hope to see you back in here soon. And now, that's it for announcements. So I welcome all who are interested in joining us for hugs and handshakes. You can stand up, you can greet each other with a handshake or a hug or a namaste, or stay in your seat. The choice is yours. Take it away, Chris, and enjoy.
Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everyone you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everyone you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everyone you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everyone you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everyone you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everyone you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
please join me in our affirmation for today. I'll read it once, and you can join me if you wish for 2 more times. I honor and accept myself fully as I am. I honor and accept myself fully as I am. I honor and accept myself fully as I am. And now, please, oh, I already did that part. Never mind. Okay. Dr. Ernest Holmes' promises. They are in your program and up on the monitors. I keep the promise that I have made myself to affirm in this moment that I am abundant, healthy, wealthy, strong, and happy. I keep the intention to daily speak this truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one with great powers of life, truth, power, and action. I whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy with the realization of its limitless possibilities. I assure my soul. And now for our contemplation time. I invite you to relax, turn within, and enjoy the moment. Chris? Thank you for the memories, Chris. It's from a long time ago. Annka will now join me in lighting the flames of faith. We perform the flames of faith ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples and all faiths, all beings come from one great universal presence, which we call spirit. The unity candle represents the unifying nature of all religions, thought, and experiences, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the second candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the third candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of compliance with the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle for acknowledging all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for inclusivity, affirming that all are welcomed here. And as Annka lights the healing candle, please put silently into the light names of loved ones, knowing that they have the experience of Spirit's eternal love. And so it is. And let us continue in that place of spiritual awareness of who and what we truly are, as we recognize the God, Spirit, the spiritual being within and without. I am part of that one. We are part of that one. As if we were true with our roots connected to one another. We spread our roots and spread our arms and our leaves and reach out to others. We are truly blessed. And I bless this day, giving great thanks for Reverend Ann being with us today, and for all of our volunteers, our music, everyone that works in the kitchen, our sound room, our office, our bookstore, our grounds, every part. And I bless Reverend Valerie and our practitioners, recognizing without them, we would not be. Giving thanks for today, I bless this day and hold it in high realm, knowing that everything is perfect and in divine order. As together we say, and so it is. Thank you. And now, Reverend Ann.
Well, good morning again. And like Judy said, I'm Reverend Ann Eisele, and it is so wonderful to be here. The title of my talk is Groundhog Day, A Journey to Spiritual Spring. And I'll explain Groundhog Day to me, as we go through. But let's just take a moment and reflect on the tradition that I gotta admit at the surface seems pretty whimsical, but yet holds profound spiritual truths. You see, I grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is about 2 hours from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. So as a kid, this was a big deal. If anybody's been to Pittsburgh or that area, winters are cold, they're dark, and there's lots of snow and ice. So, the thought of having spring was like, I'm in, So that's why, inspired me today to really talk about Groundhog Day, but from another area. So every February 2nd, as we know, we look to Punxsutawney Phil to see if he cast a shadow, predicting 6 more weeks of winter, or a promise of an early spring. And so we're hopeful for that early spring. The tradition is really steeped in folklore and mirrors deeper truths about our spiritual journeys. As it is in most folklores, Groundhog Day aligns with Imbolc, which is an ancient Wicca pagan holiday or celebration marking that midpoint between the winter solstice and the summer equinox. And it's also known as Candlemas, which celebrates the return of light and stirring the life beneath the earth. So it's in a time of anticipation and preparing for that renewal, that growth that spring will bring. Like the earth is in transition, we too are called to awaken to new possibilities, shedding the stagnation of winter, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual. I'm leading a weekly Zoom workshop right now on visioning. And what visioning does is it assists us in really awakening our deepest desires. Visioning is about asking and looking within and asking, what is my life purpose? These small little questions. What do I really desire? But getting that quiet just for a moment and tapping into it. So I encourage anybody to join us. We're on Thursdays at noon. There's information in the lobby or on the website. But it's just that time to move into the spring. So getting back to the tradition of Punxsutawney Phil, who invites us to consider our metaphysical shadows in our own lives. If the groundhog sees his shadow, winter lingers. If he doesn't, spring arrives early. But what about the shadows in our lives, within ourselves? Those doubts, those fears, those limiting basic beliefs that keep us trapped in cycle of repetition, much like Bill Murray's character in the film Groundhog Day, which is celebrating about 27 years. And it's a classic, and it's so well done and so relevant if you haven't had the opportunity to see it. I'm sure it's being shown today. But as Ernest Holmes, a founder of religious science, writes, we are surrounded by infinite possibilities. It is goodness, life, law, and reason. In expressing itself through us, it becomes more fully conscious of its own being. Here, Holmes reminds us that shadows we see are not permanent. They are opportunities for transformation, invitations to step into the light, that infinite possibilities, and our infinite potential. So focusing a little bit on the movie, The Groundhog Day, Bill Murray's character, Phil Connors, is trapped in a time loop, forced to relive the same day over and over and over again. At first, he reacts with frustration and despair, much like we might when confronted with the monotony of unchanging circumstances or the weight of that unresolved struggles. But as the story unfolds, Phil begins to shift his perspective. Instead of resisting his situation, he leans to embrace it, using each day as an opportunity to grow and connect and contribute. Phil's journey is a reflection of our own spiritual awakening. How often do we find ourselves repeating the same patterns, caught in cycles of thought and behavior that really no longer serves us? Holmes teaches we are bound not by external conditions, but our own habitual thought patterns. These words really remind us that the power to break free lies within. We are not victims of our circumstances, but creators of our own reality, because we are not bound by what we see out here. We are creators by what we feel and think and embrace inside. So in the film, Phil Connors begins his transformation by shifting his focus from self-centered purpose to acts of kindness and genuine connection. He learns to play the piano, help townspeople, and he even saves lives. Each act is a step towards his own liberation. Similarly, religious science philosophy emphasizes the importance of aligning our thoughts and actions with the universal principle of love, compassion, and creativity. When we do so, we not only transform our own lives, but we contribute to the greater good for all. We cause ripples that affect everyone, everything. I think one of the most profound lessons of Groundhog Day is the importance of living in the present moment. At the beginning of the film, Phil is preoccupied with his career, his status, and his personal gratifications. He overlooks the beauty of the now, dismissing people around him as unimportant. But through repetition of the same day, he's forced to slow down and to observe and truly see the people and the world around him. Holmes wrote, "We should learn to live in the eternal now. Today is the only day we shall ever have. Yesterday is gone, and tomorrow is not yet come. Let us live as though this were the first and last day on earth." These words call us to embrace the presence, to find joy and purpose in each moment, no matter how ordinary it may seem. Just as Phil Connors discovers that each day offers a new opportunity to grow, to serve, and we too can find meaning and fulfillment by being fully present and engaged. As we reflect on the theme of Groundhog Day, let's also consider the importance of confronting our own shadows. In the movie, Phil is initially resistant to change. I bet none of us experience that. So he clings to his ego and his desires. But it's only when he faces his fears, acknowledges his flaws, and embraces his vulnerability that he begins to transform. Holmes teaches us in the process, as he writes, turn entirely away from the condition. Every thought must be given the opposite. If you want health, think health. If you want happiness, think happiness. Refuse to indulge in the negative. Confronting our shadows is not about dwelling in them, but recognizing and choosing to focus on the light. The opposite of what might be happening if it's negative, we start thinking positive. And by shifting our thoughts and aligning with that truly divine truth, really within ourselves, we can transcend limitations and really step into a higher expression of ourself. It's that enhance your thoughts, enhance your life, also known by Holmes like change your life, change your thoughts, change your life. But enhancing it opens up a whole nother world of possibilities. Groundhog Day, like Imbolc, is ultimately a celebration of renewal. It reminds us that even in the depths of winter, the promise of spring is always present. Today, I think, is a great example. Phil saw his shadow, which means, unfortunately, in Pennsylvania, 6 more weeks of winter. But as we look out around us today, it's going up into the 70s, I think mid to high 70s. So today is truly stepping into our day of spring in the midst of winter. So I take this as a celebration of the presence of spring to our spirituality. Really absorb it and feel it. So spirituality is as a time of awakening to that divine possibility within us, and to plant those seeds of intentions and to nurture them with faith and action. Holmes encourages us with these words. The spirit is happy, whole, free, filled with joy, eternal in its existence, and can provide us with everlasting expansion. We must know that the consciousness of the Spirit is ours. So as we align ourselves with this truth, we awaken to our own spiritual spring, a season of growth, renewal, and blossoming. So I ask you, how can we, like Phil Connors, break free of the cycle of repetition and step into a life of purpose and fulfillment? Well, I have 3 suggestions. First one, shift your thoughts. Pay attention to your patterns of your thinking. Are they aligned with love, gratitude, and possibilities? Or are they rooted in fears and limitations? Practice affirmations that reflect the truth of your divine nature. And it could be something as simple as this. It could be, Nick, can you assist me? There he goes. So if you want to say with me, but each day is a new opportunity to express love and creation. Think about that. Each day is a new opportunity to express love and creation. And I truly feel that's what Phil Connors was realizing as he kept repeating that day. They estimated that the movie, I think, covered it like 12 to 144 times. But in reality, they thought it was more like 10,000. I think that might be excessive, but each day is that opportunity. The second one is live in the now. Cultivate mindfulness by bringing your awareness to the moment. Whether you're enjoying a cup of coffee, engaging in conversation, or simply breathing, let yourself be fully present. Holmes says, the mind is a creative factor within us, and when the mind takes its pattern after spirit, it automatically renews the outer. So as our mind takes in and our soul and our inner, it reveals the outer. And the third one is serve others. Like Phil Connors, find ways to contribute to the well-being of those around you. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, create that ripple that just flows out into the world, into the universe, that connects all of us to the greater good. And as Holmes reminds us, the spirit within us is God, working through us. And through acts of service, we become conduits of this divine energy. How cool is that? That we can actually become that conduit of energy that just keeps flowing out there. In closing, as we celebrate Groundhog Day, let us look beyond the surface of this tradition and embrace the deeper spiritual lesson. Like the groundhog emerging from its burrow, we're called to step out of our comfort zone, confront our shadows, and awaken to the light of divine truth. May we, like Phil Connors, use each day as an opportunity for growth, connection, and service. May we align our thoughts and actions with the infinite possibilities of spirit, breaking free from limitations and stepping into the fullness of life. So I'll leave you with the words of Ernest Holmes. There is a power for you. There's a power for good in the universe, and you can use it. So may we claim this power, live in the present moment, and embrace the promise of spiritual spring. Thank you. So if you would, I'm going to do a mind treatment and pray. So just take a moment, and if you could, just ground yourself in this room or at home. Take a nice, soft gaze to the lovely flower arrangements, or close your eyes. And really breathe into that spirit of divine love, the spirit I call God, that's in and through everything. In nature, as nature starts to awaken to spring, as the earth just makes that revolution to start blooming, start growing, the renewal that comes with it. And I know that I am one with this God, with this divine spirit that flows in and through everything. And I know for our community that we are one and strong together and supportive as we serve each other, connect with each other, and are there for each other. And I am truly grateful and blessed for these divine gifts, these divine opportunities to let life reveal, to just go deep inside that quiet space, and with gratitude, let it rise up and come out in thoughts and actions and in kindness. And with that, I release this into a universal source that says yes, and so it is. Amen.
So it is. I'd like the choir to come up.
Thank you, choir. Thank you, Chris. Well, this is our time of giving. So please take a moment and join me in the appreciation, the beauty, the community of our science of mind. As we say these words, we know that we live in an abundant universe. There is always more than enough to share. We circulate this energy with power and the presence of gratitude. We appreciate your contributions of any kind to support our spiritual community. In addition to placing your offerings in the basket today, there are also various ways in which you can contribute to the center. And the information is up on the monitoring screens, and I'm sure it's on our webpage. So please, because of you, our service and experience here together will be possible. We make this place happen. So I honor your contributions and I thank you for supporting this vision and center and this philosophy. The ushers are now invited up, and thank you for doing this.
We need to read the divine love.
Okay, so everyone please join me in reading out loud our declaration and affirmation of giving, located inside your program and also up on the monitor. So, divine love concentrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of the spiritual center, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And I thank you for your patience as I do this.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Divine Spirit is in and through everyone and everything. We come together as a loving community. We share the abundance and the love. We are grateful for these gifts. They do good work in our center and which ripples out into the world. I release this into the universal law, knowing that it is done, and so it is. Amen.
Let's
So let us join a circle
for the peace song.
to close out our service. And today we have the first of the month, which is the peace song. So, and also wanted to let you know that right after service, Judy will be doing prayers. It's just a very quick prayer around the piano. And then we will also be doing CSL 101, which is just a really light, informative review of Science of Mind religious service. So invite you to stay.